As a thank you to my viewers, later on in this video, I'll show you how you can enter into a drawing to win a nice gift card. The world was shocked when David Grusch claimed that the US government has had a decades-long top-secret program for retrieval and exploitation of non-human vehicles, in other words, UFO. He stated additional details that did not get nearly as much attention, but which may be just as alarming and intriguing. There were instances where the non-human intelligence, or NHI, were hostile. Grusch said there were malevolent events and deaths had occurred. He also strongly implied that the US government had made agreements that risked putting our future in jeopardy and wanted national leadership to get to the bottom of it. It's definitely not clear what he meant by that. So let's look at his reference to agreements and hostile aliens and see if UFO lore may be able to explain what he meant by that. By far, one theory has come up most often. It was even the impetus for Season 10 of American Horror Story. The theory is of President Eisenhower's meeting with non-human intelligence at Edwards Air Force Base. It would kickstart a series of events that would lead to the signing of the Greada Treaty with beings known as the Greys. The treaty leveraged America's greatest capital for advanced NHI technology, but the deal went horribly wrong. Please give this small YouTube channel a thumbs up and subscribe because it really helps. As a thank you, if you subscribe or leave a comment about anything in the video, you'll be entered in a drawing to win a gift card. Thank you. In a cold February night in 1952, President Eisenhower was secretly taken to Edwards Air Force Base in California. The press was told he was going for an emergency dental procedure, but in reality, he was meeting with non-human intelligence for the first time. These were the NHI, commonly known as tall whites or Nordics, tall humanoids with light skin, white hair, and pale blue eyes. The Nordics offered to share the superior technology and their spiritual wisdom with the US if Eisenhower would agree to eliminate America's nuclear weapons. The Nordics expressed their concern regarding the detrimental impact of nuclear explosions on space and time, causing its effects to ripple across dimensions. Of course, Eisenhower did not agree. That meeting led to negotiations with another NHI race called the Greys. The Greys, known for their small stature, large heads, almond eyes, and gray skin, didn't ask to end the US nuclear program. Instead, they wanted something Eisenhower felt he could provide: human bodies. This agreement is known as the Greada Treaty. The Greys had agreed to share some of their advanced technology with us, which we would use for national security and commercial purposes. In return, we were to keep the presence of the Greys hidden from the rest of the world, and both sides would refrain from interfering with each other. In addition, the Greys were allowed to abduct a few cows as well as a small number of humans for experimentation. However, they were required to provide the names of the abductees to a secret US government committee called Majestic 12. This scenario sounds like a straight out of a sci-fi movie. By 1955, it became evident that the aliens had deceived Eisenhower and violated the Greada Treaty. Suspicions arose that they had abducted and experimented on a much larger number of humans than disclosed, and it was believed that not all abductees had been returned. This realization was quite frustrating. Due to the Greys' advanced technology, the US was powerless to stop them. These events aligned with Grusch's claims of hostile NHI and agreements that risk putting our future in jeopardy, assuming the legend is true, which cannot be verified at the moment. It could also explain the cow mutilation phenomenon. This legend leaves me dumbfounded. A lot of questions remain, like when will the abductions end? How many people are being affected? What harm are the Greys inflicting on the abductees, and what is their purpose? Are there risks to human civilization and our survival? What technology was given to us? Perhaps this is why the US and the world is so adamant about concealing the truth about the treaty and the existence of non-human intelligence. Revealing the full truth could potentially threaten civilization, and those in power would face severe consequences. Imagine if the public discovered that we traded human subjects for advanced technology, and on top of that, the Greys abducted more people than agreed upon and sometimes failed to return them. However, none of this legend can be confirmed with concrete evidence. No documents, images, or video that could corroborate the story has been released. We only have testimonies from supposed witnesses or individuals who heard secondhand. There will be congressional hearings, and like Grusch, I hope that government officials will investigate his claims. It is important to remember that the truth remains elusive, waiting to be discovered in the vast unknown. Perhaps one day we will have undeniable proof that we are not alone in the universe. Until then, keep your eyes on the